Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a huge favor and click that subscribe button down below so I can continue to provide content like this and many more. And for all you current subscribers, I just want to continue to say thank you so much for the support. You guys are awesome. Now, what do we have here? Well, this is what seems to be 400 years later, an all new 2022 Infiniti QX60. Finally, Infiniti, thank you for redoing the QX60 line. No more is a CVT. CVT is gone. In its place is a 9-speed automatic transmission. This has 295 horsepower and 270 pounds-feet of torque. Made it to a 3.5 liter V6 engine. I'm gonna talk about it, do a quick review and drive. Stay tuned, that's coming up next. All right, let's talk Infiniti QX60. This particular trim is the Sensory model. This is all-wheel drive. It's basically fully loaded. It has massaging seats for the passenger and the driver. Infiniti's latest active suite of safety systems. This particular model has a 360 camera. So you got a camera right here and one underneath each mirror. And working on the styling, I think Infiniti did a great job with this generation. I think it looks it looks more modern. I like the mean, aggressive lighting. This, of course, has full LED headlights. These are the daytime running lights and turn signal. Low beam is right here, high beam is there. No fog lights. You got parking sensors all over the car. Beautiful, very expressive Infiniti grille. And just walking around it, it's a good car. This is a sensor for the automatic braking, all that fun stuff. They did a great looking SUV, luxury SUV. This guy has 20-inch rims sitting on Hankook tires, which is also beautiful. And this is, of course, is a three-row passenger SUV. I like this little hip action here that they do in most Infiniti cars. And SUVs have that little action. Nice long tail lights. Got a little turn signal there. And looks like Infiniti joined the fake exhaust wagon. These are not the exhaust. The exhausts are actually underneath. You can open the tailgate by putting your feet on the bottom here. And it seems not to be working. Oh, there it goes. I guess you gotta wait a little bit. Like I mentioned, this is a three-row family SUV, and the seats, of course, this is a third row. This is what it looks like behind the cargo area. You do get a little cubby for storage and things like that. The seats can be powered, can be lowered manually, which is a nice little touch. So you just lift this right here, push that down, and push this down, and then you have plenty of cargo area. And they're also power operated, so you can push this little button here and they come up like so. And if in case the power fails, you do get a backup manual little lever here. This has, of course, USB everywhere. You can which we'll go over a little bit on the interior section. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at the interior, the tech, the luxuries, and then we'll go for our final drive. Okay, so to get into the vehicle, very easy. All you have to do is put your hand in the door handle. It unlocks. To lock it, you just press this little sensor right here, and the door is locked, so it won't open. I mean, it's open now because I put my hand there, but there you go. If you want to open it, see, it's locked. You have to actually put your hand in here, and it unlocks. And let's take a look at the back. Very nice materials, of course. This has real leather. Seats are heated in the rear. The outboard seats are heated. You got individual climate control for the rear passengers. Got little cup holders here. This has the Bose Performance Series sound system. There are speakers all over the cabin. Don't know the wattage, unfortunately. I can't show the power for obvious reasons, but here's a quick look of what the interior looks like, and I'll show you guys what the instrument cluster looks like. When you turn it on, it's a full LCD screen. But overall, and stepping inside, I'm about 5'8", and legroom is okay. It's not too bad. Headroom is a little tight. I'm not that tall, but let me flip the camera here for a second. And oh, never mind, that did not work. But anyway, very nice. I do like the panoramic sunroof, which goes all the way into the passenger's top heads. You have multiple way of charging. You have USB-C, USB-A, climate control here, and you got a traditional household outlet. And last but not least, you got sunblock in each door. There are little sunshades in each door, which is very nice, especially if you're using this vehicle as a family hauler, which is very nice. All right, let's take a look at the front. Open the door here. Materials, of course, are very nice, very soft touch materials. Not sure if it's just real wood, but it does feel like real wood. You got memory for two position memory for both passenger and driver. It remembers the steering wheel, the mirrors, and the seat. The mirrors are power folding, but they're not automatically. You have to do it yourself right here. And stepping inside, it's not a bad place to be. This is a very nice cabin. Put your foot on the brake. Push start button is right here. And there is, the seat is pushing forward, and the vehicle is coming to life. Beautiful. I'm gonna say maybe a 12-inch screen. It looks that big for the infotainment. I'm sorry, for the instrument cluster. And this is the infotainment screen. Of course, you have navigation, satellite radio. There's your controls for audio, Bluetooth, AM, FM, of course, cell phone if you have it paired. And put the vehicle in reverse. You have, like I mentioned, this vehicle has 360-degree camera. And there's the top view. And you have a camera in the front. You can keep pressing, of course, left or right, or the entire screen. And to put the vehicle in park, you just press the P here. Nice little joystick action here with the infotainment screen. And you get, of course, this car has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It does have a wireless charger, dual zone automatic climate control. You get heated and cooled seats. And this particular model has massaging seats, which you have to activate on a button on the side of the seat. And when you do that, you see that it says turns on, and there you go. You can, of course, adjust the intensity, relaxing, refreshing, all these different settings for the seats, which is nice. Of course, lone drive, and of course the passenger seat as well has the same level of function. And as you can see, the rear door was open, so it's letting me know to check the back seats, which is very nice. And it's beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go for a quick drive of the all-new Infiniti QX60. All right, let's drive the 2022 Infiniti QX60. And just like its Nissan sibling, this should feel very similar to the Nissan Pathfinder, because the Nissan, this is, they share the same platform, but of course in this level, the Infiniti, of course, the Infiniti version is going to be quieter, plusher, and off the bat I can already tell that this is a little quieter and plusher than its Nissan stablemate. And very nice. This is driving very smooth, very quiet. It does have the automatic engine start-stop technology, which some car makers do it better than others. Honestly, I didn't feel the car turn back on again. Which is very seamless. And that's what you want. You don't want it to be jarring. You don't want it to be, let me see, stepping on it a little bit here. It's okay. It's actually not bad. This massaging seats are very, very nice. Let me turn that off. Could get too distracting, but and it's a nice blend of, I like the infotainment, which is a nice blend of touch, and of course you got a little rotary dial here. You got your map button, menu, audio. You can activate the cameras as you're driving, so you can see what's going on when you're driving. And mirrors visibility is not too bad. I'm not a big guy, but I can see fine. You know, modern cars, of course, have the pillars are very thick, but I can see fine. They're decent sized mirrors. They're not tiny. Some cars they're huge and they have tiny itty bitty mirrors, which is a little dumb, but not the case of the QX60. And this is a nice ride. I have the cool seats on. This feels every bit luxury, of course. You know, I can't, of course, open it up too much because I'm in public roads, but the engine is responsive. And this is Infiniti/Nissan's legendary V6 motor, and it delivers. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This drive, of course, you have different drive modes as well. So right now I have it on auto, but you can of course do sport, auto, eco, and personal. So you can personalize the driving settings for the vehicle to behave the way you like. So it will adjust things like the throttle response, suspension, steering, all that fun stuff. And let me turn off that automatic engine start stop because it's a little warm, and I want the climate control to keep on. That's the only negative I would say, in my opinion, that certain vehicles, when the engine turns off, the climate control turns off, which is a little annoying, especially in the summer and winter months. You don't want to be sweating bullets. But anyway, this has been my very quick drive of the 2022 Infiniti QX60. This is a Sensory model. This is all-wheel drive. It's pretty much fully loaded. It has all the bells and whistles that you could think of. There's a couple of more options. For example, quilted diamond pattern seats, the head-up display, and things like that, which they're more of a need and not a want. But overall, this is a great vehicle. Great vehicle, and in the very highly competitive luxury SUV market, I think this is a good. Definitely should be on somebody's top 10 list of vehicles that you want to test drive. Well, thank you for watching. Do me a favor, click that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and stay safe.